Good morning, good morning. I know it's super early, super bright. I'm like super excited to be able to hop on early with you lovely ladies. Anyways, so I put out a question for you lovelies at the beginning of this month of what are some of the things that you want to be able to focus on this month with your health, with your pillars of health. And so one of the topics was about exercise and movement. So I thought today we are going to really dive deep into how to be able to get small doses of benefit 2 to 3 times a day versus long chronic exercise. Okay, so each week this month I'm going to really take away one of the topics that you lovelies shared that were important to you, that you wanted to be able to target on. So this week we're going to focus on, again, our pillar of health that has to do with movement and exercise. And let's real quick remember and refresh and review on what are our pillars of health, right? They are our nutrition, they are our exercise, our movement, they are our sleep and stress responses, and they are our toxin load, all right? These create our foundation that then helps us to be able to make very conscientious choices for our active healthcare, right? Whether, to be able to be proactive with our healthcare. So one really super simple hack that you ladies can do is download a 7-minute app, all right? These give you a HIIT exercise that won't zap your thyroid. It allows your body, your heart rate to get up. It helps with bone density, muscle strengthening, all these different things, and it's 7 minutes. I've got probably 5 different 7-minute workout apps on my phone right now, just to be able to try them all out to see which one really resonates with me. So there's plenty more. So definitely try out one of the 7-minute apps. That's an option. Try to do exercises first thing in the morning. Studies show that this will not only help you with consistency and actually doing it, but it's also going to support your metabolism, your blood sugar levels right away, all right? And if you think you don't have time for a 7-minute HIIT workout as soon as you wake, how much do you have? Do you have 2 minutes, all right? Because something is better than nothing. So what is something that you can do? What is something that you normally do first thing in the morning that you can multitask, all right? I'm not a huge advocate and believer in multitasking, but watching something or listening to something while being mobile are using different muscle memory spots. And lots of great studies also show that when you're exercising and listening to something, that your brain and your memory is able to hold on to things. It's able to create shifts to strengthen and all that stuff much better. So that's a super cool, another reason to want to be able to exercise. So some things, again, during your morning routine, if you normally listen to a prayer podcast or a regular podcast, if you usually watch the news, which I'm not a huge advocate of filling up your mind with news right away first thing in the morning, but whatever it is, if you're waiting for your coffee to make, your food to cook, do some lunges, some air squats, some planks, push-ups, anything that's just going to get your body going and revving up. Some of our oils that we can use to help us also to want to do some of these actions is the oil Motivate. Sorry, my phone decided to go off on us. Slim and Sassy, or Breathe with Wild Orange. Those are all super supportive to just get your body going, motivated, energized, all right? So what you can do is you can palm diffuse as soon as you wake up to support that desire to get some movement and exercise in. Start logging even on your calendar, whether or not you did a 5-minute HIIT, 7-minute app, 3-minute walk, things like that. All right, this will help you see your progress, and it's going to encourage you to continue to create a routine that is about loving yourself. And you can take it even a further step of, let's say tomorrow morning or today at 3 o'clock, you really, really want to be able to do that 7-minute HIIT workout. So write it down on your calendar. Now this is the thing, is if you do it, circle it or put a check mark, whatever. If you don't, then that's okay. Give yourself grace. Good morning, Laura. So that's what's super important too. So when we put things down on our planner, then we're more likely to do it, right? We don't allow it to just kind of go off into the hemisphere. So that's very encouraging, but also we don't want it to create a bad spin in our head either. If you're afraid of aches and pains, making sure and using your Deep Blue with Slim and Sassy and Cypress on your muscles before you exercise. This is going to really help support the muscle tissue and to either alleviate or prevent soreness. During the day, don't sit for more than 45 minutes, or like for example, I have stairs in my house, and I typically set a timer so that every 45 minutes when my timer goes off, I will do something. So I have a bathroom upstairs and I have a bathroom downstairs. I very rarely ever use the bathroom downstairs. I make myself have to go upstairs instead to be able to at least get steps in, right? So I typically go to the bathroom about every hour, hour and a half. So I'm getting anywhere from 7 to 10 times step routines, right? And it's going to help build my muscles, give that whole muscle resistant without any really effort. It's super cool. Turn on music. So when the 45 minutes timer goes off, turn on some music and dance for a song or two. Do it while you're folding laundry. Do something for 2 to 5 minutes every 45 minutes to just get that blood flowing. Another really important key is don't compare. Don't judge. Don't create extrinsic goals, meaning outward goals, all right? Have your goals intrinsic, meaning internal, all right? So what this means is that when you want to exercise, is it because you want to be able to keep up with that person in the gym that you're comparing yourself, you're judging yourself to a spouse, a family member, a friend, or do you want to be able to exercise on a regular basis because you know you want your lung health to be stronger? You want your heart, you're concerned about your heart because you have a family history of heart disease. You want to be able to have the mobility to be able to get up and down your stairs. That was a huge, huge deal for me. So that's the difference between internal goals versus external. All right, extrinsic versus intrinsic. Really shifting the mind to where your goals, especially with exercise, with anything, but we're focusing on exercise today, right? That they are intrinsic goals. And then after exercise, allow your body to fully relax about 15 to 30 minutes before you determine what you want to eat. All right, there are many different thoughts behind what's best after a workout, but this is where I'm actually a huge advocate for shakes. You guys know that I'm not a huge advocate of, us just doing liquid food, but after a workout, and even still also making sure you're waiting 15 to 30 minutes, it allows your body to really take in some amazing nutrients, excuse me, from that shake, and to fuel you up faster. This is also when we want to be able to use our oils like Slim and Sassy, combining it even with the Slim and Sassy shake, or cinnamon or cassia or clove, because what they're going to do is they're going to help make sure and keep our blood sugar balanced so that we don't feel ravenous or hangry after an exercise. So what I want you to do, also remember to utilize your Essential Life book. Right, there is on pages 440, this is in the newest one, at page 440 and 441, there's got some really great hacks and continual support and education on fitness. So we've got a muscle rub in it, a peanut butter protein shake, muscle soak, leg cramp blend, post-workout aromatherapy, a sanitizing spray for your exercise mat, a post-workout rub, a cellulite reducing spray, refreshing body spray. And if you don't have one of these books, just make sure and reach out to me so I can help you learn how to be able to get one. So today's challenge that I want you to share below in the comments is share what you find, what exercise and goals you have, and what is fun for you with exercise, so that we can help each other, encourage each other to put those into place so that we give ourselves at least 5 minutes of exercise. Exercise is about your heart rate getting up and the muscles getting some tension and resistance. Movement is about moving around throughout the day so that you're getting at least 5 minutes of targeted exercise and multiple times throughout the day of movement. All right, you guys have a beautiful and blessed day, and I look forward to sharing with you more soon. All right, take care. God bless.